Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, Swae Lee talks with $1 million worth of game. Shout to Gilly and Wallow.
Dropping the clues bombs for Gilly and Wallow, my guys, man. We gonna pull up on Gilly and Wallow real soon and do $1 million worth of game, right, Envy?
I'm with it.
Word.
All right, now Swae Lee talks about losing his girlfriend to a truck driver.
I was living in some producer's basement. My ex-girl, she broke up with me. It's like one of my first girlfriends. So boom, she came into the crib one day. I ain't got no furniture. We sitting on the floor. Sway, boom. I can't be with you anymore.
Why?
She left me for this boom.
Ooh.
Get what this did. This a truck driver, but he making like $7K a month, $12K a month. I'm gonna tell you played out though. When you got that vibe, so this had a car, this a Chevy and shit. Man, she pulling up in the car to my shit.
Bro,
I'm driving this around.
No,
3 months later, she like, okay, this really that nigga, I miss you.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
We sitting here telling this like, bro, you tripping, bro. Don't park that car over here. We don't need to come over here doing no dirty shit.
I'm like 17, 18.
He done parked
this got this shit souped up.
He
Like,
done parked
parked in my crib.
He on the road being a truck driver.
Come on, man.
A lot of beeps, huh?
Stop letting your girl do that thing by them truck drivers when y'all pass them on the highway. Stop letting your girl say blow the horn or whatever the hell that is.
It's blow the horn.
There you go.
Yes.
Damn.
That story sounded so funny because he was like, I was living in my producer's basement, right?
What's interesting though, I don't think it had anything to do with the money.
I know.
The guy probably just
had his life together.
He had the vibe. Like she was feeling his vibe. He was treating her the right way. That's all it was. Because even if he was a up and coming artist, if she really was into him and really had that connection, she wouldn't have left him for the truck driver.
Yeah. But what he said was money related though, because he said he was making like $7K, $12K a month. Then maybe that just told you should have said thank you.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, how many truck drivers blew their horn when they heard that story just now?
I'm sure all of them. Now, Kendrick Perkins, he works for ESPN. He does our First Take with Stephen A. Smith at times. Now, he went viral yesterday, and that's because he was breathing loud.
He always breathes loud.
Did not believe they were going to do a damn thing this postseason. That's why they made the decision that they made. So we can lament the decision. I'm just focused on the reason why. The reason why is we think they're not that good.
We don't know if that brother got sleep apnea or something, man. I don't know. I feel like Kendrick always breathes hard, though.
It was extra hard the other day. So
salute the perk, man. Salute the big perk.
He said to clarify that I'm battling the flu while I'm working. Some people take days off, not me.
There you go.
It sounds like he had what I had. Like I had the polyps in my nose. I used to breathe hard.
Listen,
I'm telling you, and our producer.
Kendrick, don't you pop up on First Take with no nose job.
It's not a nose job.
Don't do that. NB used that as an excuse to get a nose job.
It's not a nose job, but I had polyps in my nose that would make it very difficult to breathe. Red used to say, Envy, why are you breathing so hard?
Ain't nobody, I ain't never heard. Ooh, Red used to say that to Envy? Crazy.
Red, did you say that before?
I was never. I was never in the room with nose conversations.
Nah, Red used to say, yo, Envy, you breathing hard. I went to the doctor because I was snoring a lot, and they removed the polyps, which helped me breathe a lot easier. I did not get a nose job.
You don't notice the contour around the nose? You don't notice?
Gracious.
You don't notice the little shave off you got right here?
There's no shave off. I told you, but if I was going to get a nose job, I'd get the Peter Pan. Like, that's the in styles. Like
wow.
I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Is that the new one, though?
The Peter Pan. It's like your nose come up a little bit.
Man.
Nah. Now, young M.A., we haven't seen her in a long time, but she says she's on the road to recovery. She says she had a recent health scare. She's not telling people what it is, but she talks about it and says she's going to be putting in her struggles in a new music and documentary.
Long story short, basically, just a small setback, for just a comeback. Unfortunately, I made a lot of wrong decisions in my life, and, things started to catch up with you or whatever the case. So I just want y'all to know, besides all that, I'm actually doing much better. I've been getting well, I've been very much sober, besides, dropping some new music, of course. I'm also have a documentary with my story or whatever the case, so I can keep y'all in tune, catch y'all back up, because I know y'all been wondering and all that. Yeah, I know I'm mysterious, I keep my personal problems to myself. But now it's time to, expand that and express that to y'all. So basically to say, this is going to be one of M.A. summers. It's going to be one of those M.A. summers, I promise you.
Now, this all started when her barber posted a video of her getting a haircut, and people noticed that she looked a lot thinner and also that her eyes were yellow. Usually when your eyes are yellow, that's usually a sign of liver problems. So We don't know what's going on with her, but I'm glad that she looks a lot better and that she says she's on the road to recovery. Gonna get some new music, a documentary, and shout out to Young M.A.
Yeah, she's such a talented rapper too.
She is.
She's
She's
so
dope.
talented. She's really good.
Definitely sending healing energy to Young M.A. Because, I mean, when I pray, I definitely pray for good health. Like, good health is one of those things that you always include in your prayers. Like, good mental health, good physical health, good spiritual health. So, yeah, definitely sending healing energy to Young M.A.
Yeah, I had a close friend that had a problem with his liver, and his eyes turned yellow at first, and he almost had to get a liver. He had to, almost, but
Get
he
a liver
didn't.
transplant?
No, he almost had to, but I guess your liver is that one organ that repairs itself. I'm not too sure, but
I have no idea.
he's doing 1,000 times better. And
I'm a doctor, but not that kind of doctor.
You're not a doctor, bro.
I have an honorary doctorate from South Carolina State University.
You didn't even go there.
My mother did.
What does that mean?
My mother did.
What does that mean?
My mother did, and I have a scholarship, an endowment fund at South Carolina State University.
You paid for it.
And of course I paid for it. I donated money to the school. Yes. I have an honorary doctorate. I'm a doctor, but not that kind of doctor. So I don't know anything about livers.
All right, Dr. McKelvey, who you giving your donkey to?
There you go. The Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama, he probably wants it, but the Dalai Lama needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
He doesn't want your donkey.
Nah, I'm too old.
You're too old for it. But we'll get into it next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.